Hello and welcome to Understanding Culture, Society, and Politics. I am Armin Rose and I will be your guide as we go through the concepts of this course. This is Part 1, Introduction to UCSP. The learning outcomes of this class is to articulate observations in human cultural variation, social differences, social change, and political identities. Demonstrate curiosity and an openness to explore the origins and dynamics of culture and society and political identities, and analyze social, political, and cultural change. The big questions of this class are: what makes us human? What are our similarities and differences? And how do our society, culture, and politics shape our identities? We live in a society that is constantly changing. The society that we inhabit is shaped and influenced by people, technology, popular culture, government, policies, domestic and world economy, powerful institutions, nation-states, and international organizations. Our world is one complex whole that affects or disrupts the sum of its parts. How do we understand the interrelatedness of this complex whole, that its underlying elements of cause and effect and of stimuli and response? The crux of such interrelationship relies deeply on human agency. This means that the starting point of our journey towards understanding the complex whole and its parts is a journey in discovering the self, who we are, what we have become, and what will happen to us in the years to come. In doing so, collectively as a people, we will learn or unlearn the things that hold us back as a nation and to initiate meaningful actions for ourselves, for our country, and for what lies ahead. We are biological creatures inhabiting this planet along with other living things. Our intellect marks our superiority as compared to other animals and sets us apart from them. Human beings have the same biological features from head to toe, but the likeness is not absolute. Each individual is unique. We draw our strength and maximize our potentials because of our differences. Human beings live and survive collectively. We have done it because of a long process of adaptation with our environment and with other people. As a social being, we belong to a group and interact with people. We are always in the company of others, our parents, our siblings, relatives, friends, neighbors, classmates, and coworkers here and abroad. As a cultural being, we carry our ancestral traditions and beliefs, speak the language of our parents, practice faith and the distinct way of life of our community, create or showcase the arts and heritage of our people, and transmit some of these to the next generation. As a political being, we are subjected to power relations. In reality, our very existence, our relationships, our decisions, our choices, our rights and privileges are governed by rules and laws of our society. Our political power is inherent in the rights guaranteed and protected by our state. The significance of studying culture, society, and politics. Studying culture broadens our perspectives on how we value our own and others' cultures. It gives us a background on how diverse and complex others' customs, traditions, and cultural practices are. It teaches us the value of religious tolerance, respect for people with different race, religion, gender, and political background. It promotes the importance of the arts, local and national heritage, oral history, cuisine, and the many unique ways of life of people across cultures. It situates our understanding and appreciation of local realities, like our penchant for showbiz gossips, boxing, and eating fish balls, to name a few. Studying society gives meaning to the importance of the self in relation to others, also known as kapwa. It gives us a full understanding of how social groups affect our thinking and behavior. It acknowledges that social institutions shape and affect how we live our life and what we would become as a citizen and member of the society. It describes why and how we belong to a bigger global society that is comprised of nation-states, international institutions, and transnational companies working together and sharing resources to solve common problems like climate change, poverty, inequality, human rights violations, racial discrimination, and others. Studying politics educates us on the importance of exercising our rights and maximizing our political participation to sustain, maintain, or change society. It examines power relations in society and how these affect the recognition and affirmation of our identity, rights, and duties as citizens. It provides a bigger context on how government works and how rules, regulations, and laws maintain order, cohesion, and unity. It gives us an overview of political leadership, duties and responsibilities of public servants, and the checks and balances in government to guarantee that elected and appointed officials will not abuse their power and authority at the expense of the people, especially the poor and the marginalized. Why study anthropology, sociology, and politics? The subject, Understanding Culture, Society, and Politics, is an interdisciplinary course that integrates and combines the content, methods, and theories of anthropology, sociology, and political science. These disciplines are all social sciences that deal with the study of people within the context of their social relationship within institutions and natural environment, political system, and cultures. Anthropology is the study of humans, past and present, in order to understand the full sweep and complexity of cultures across all of human history. It draws and builds upon knowledge from the social and biological sciences, as well as humanities and physical sciences. The topics of anthropology include genetics and evolution, cultural variations, concept of culture, communication and language, social stratification, sex, gender, and culture, associations and interest groups, religion, the arts, and cultural change. Sociology is the systematic study of social behavior and human groups. It focuses on social relationships, how these relationships influence people's behavior, and how societies develop and change. Topics under sociology include culture and society, socialization, groups and organizations, social inequality, gender stratification, race and ethnicity, social institutions, and social change. Political science is the study of politics and power from domestic, international, and comparative perspectives. It entails understanding of political ideas, ideologies, institutions, policies, processes, and behavior, as well as groups, classes, government and diplomacy law, strategy, and war. Topics under political science include ideologies, states and constitutions, regimes and political culture, political communication, interest groups, elections, the executive, legislative, and judiciary branches of government, political economy, and international relations. The ideas discussed in this video are based on the content standards of the Department of Education. Thank you for watching and see you in the next lesson.